Transatlantic Flight 338, arriving at Gate 2.
Okay, now you're gonna want some Mendoran currency and one of those little pocket instamatic translator things. I have one of those. They say they speak English and
Okay,
Mendoran,
all right.
you never
Listen,
know.
I have everything I need, all right, except for the most important thing. Oh,
I think it's great that he's coming with us, but I'm kind of puzzled. He must have a lot of work at WVLE.
well, there are some things that are more important than work.
Like helping the prince? Well, I mean, I understand. You're his therapist, and I am one of his good friends. I don't see where both fits into this.
The wedding.
Oh. What wedding?
Don't tell Dorian, all right? We want to keep it a secret, but Bo and I have decided to get married in Mendora, and then we're going to honeymoon in Europe.
Oh, that's great. I'm so invited, aren't I?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I need a maid of honor.
Yeah.
Honey, hi.
Hi.
Sorry I'm late. Hello.
That's okay. That's all right. Where are your bags?
I'm even sorry about that. Bad news.
So you're saying that Roger Gordon is just a family friend?
That's right. A friend of my wife's and a friend of mine.
And that photograph of the two of them embracing?
I think you already explained that. Now, obviously, that has rattled you folks a lot more than it rattled me. Maybe that's because I've had many happy years married to this lady. Maybe it's because I trust her implicitly, which, by the way, is another reason I think she would make the best mayor this town has ever had. You know, a victory for Victoria is also a victory for Landview. You may quote me.
I think Mr. Buchanan has answered all your questions, and maybe now we can forget about these so-called incriminating photographs and get back to the real issues in the campaign. And that's all, so we appreciate your coming. Thank you very much. And thank you, Clint. I mean, it would have been an uphill battle if you hadn't stepped forward tonight.
Well, I'm practically speechless. And I want to thank you, too. Clint, what does your being here really mean?
Yes, I admit it. I confess. I doubted my faith. I stopped believing that Max and I would ever be together. Oh, thank goodness Max never did. His faith was strong enough for both of us. Through his love, Lord, I found my strength and hope again. Thank you, dear Lord, for this second chance. And I haven't forgotten my bargain with you. I promise to serve you for my entire life through giving to people. I want everyone in this world to be as happy as I am at this very moment. Amen. And dear Lord, make no mistake, this is the happiest day of my life. Provided the groom gets here on time, of course.
Oh, God. Let's get you out. Be careful. Watch your head. Come on. Help me. Come on. I have to get you away from the cops. No! Don't! Stop! Get away!
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
One Life to Live, brought to you by Tide with Bleach. It'll knock your socks off, and it'll get them whiter than any other detergent.
It's Max. I just can't find him. And I can't leave town until I know that he's ready to produce Fraternity Row full time.
Well, what about Andy? Did you try to reach her?
She's the first person I called. She doesn't know where her brother is. Last she knows, he went off to find Gabrielle. At a convent.
Convent?
Yeah.
No comment.
Anyway, the bottom line is I can't just walk out on the show until Max gets back.
Well, how many days is that going to take? If he's off chasing Gabrielle somewhere, that could be weeks. Well, everything is ruined. What does that mean to our wedding?
Honey, I'm not calling off the trip, and I'm not going to call off the wedding. Max will turn up in a day or two, and then I'll be on the first flight to Mendora.
Yeah, I know, but the wedding...
Look, Sarah, you'll just have to make some adjustments in your plans.
Come on. What do you say? Now, you and Megan, you go ahead, get on the plane without me. And then I'll be there in just a few days. Then we'll tie the knot.
I don't have any other choice.
No snags, no last-minute hitches. I'm boarding the plane with Sarah as promised.
Excellent. I'll be in Salzburg to meet your plane personally. Then I'll escort you and Sarah across the border to Mendora.
Well, how very gracious of you, Your Highness.
Not at all. After the great service that you've rendered to my country by bringing Sarah to help Raymond, why, it's the least I could do.
Oh, well, there is one small change in plans. It's just very simple, but I think you should know.
Know what?
Oh, well, Sarah's fiancé, Bo Buchanan, well, he's here at the airport, and as far as I can tell, he's coming with us.
What? Well, that could ruin everything. You've got to stop Bo Buchanan before he gets on that plane.
Your Highness, don't you think you're overreacting a little bit? I mean, how can Sarah's fiancé interfere with her helping your brother?
Look, Dorian, it's not me who would complain about Bo Buchanan. It's my brother. Raymond has become so suspicious of everyone that, well, I'm afraid that he would reject Sarah's help if Bo Buchanan were hanging on.
Well, I certainly hope you're wrong. Oh, and by the way, when you pick us up at the airport in Austria, you might be surprised to see that... Hello? Hello, Roland. Oh. Operator, we were disconnected.
Transatlantic Flight 101 to Salzburg, Austria, now boarding at Gate 3.
And that's my flight. Never mind, operator. Oh, well, Roland's mad enough about Bo. He can find out about Megan when we get there.
I'll, leave you two to talk.
Clint, I meant what I told the reporters. Roger and I were photographed in an innocent moment.
And I meant what I said about trusting you. I always have, and I always will.
You'll forgive me if I haven't always been sure of that.
Well, I know that I haven't always been there to support your decisions, but that's all changed now.
Why? I haven't done anything differently.
Well, maybe I see it differently. When I discovered that you were going to hold this press conference and stand up here and tell the people that you were going to stay in the race in spite of this photograph, it changed my thinking. I realized I wasn't angry at you. I was angry at my newspaper colleagues for printing that damn thing and for attacking you. Frankly, I admire you sticking to your guns and toughing it out. But then you always have been one of the toughest people I've ever known when it comes to standing up for what you believe in. And what you believe in happens to be right, Vicky. This campaign is right.
I can't even believe my ears. You're telling me now I should run?
You're the best person for the job, aren't you? It took me a long time to get that through my thick skull, but I can't deny it any longer. And if you got the courage to stay in the race, I'm here to back you up 100%.
I don't even know what to say, except that knowing you are for me is going to make it 1,000% easier to face what's ahead.
Well, at least you won't have to face it alone.
Yes, well, that brings me back to my original question. What does this mean for us? Does this mean that you'll move back into our house?
Max.
Well, I thought maybe he got up here somehow without our noticing.
No, not yet. He's probably just run into some red tape down at the courthouse. But then again, Howard did call the clerk and said there'd be no problem, right?
He's probably driving nice and slow, just to be on the safe side. The roads are very icy. He doesn't know what he's missing.
Thank you. Oh, Rosemary, you and Howard have done everything in your power to make this the most beautiful wedding.
It's our pleasure. You know, we're thinking of naming this the Holden Suite in honor of you and Max.
Or what about calling it the anniversary suite? I can promise you that Max and I are going to be here every year on our anniversary, in this very room where we found the happiness that will last us a lifetime.
Thank God you were able to pull him out of that car. No one could survive that fire.
He's still alive, isn't he?
Barely. He suffered extensive second-degree burns, particularly on the face.
God, poor man. It's all my fault. We've got to get him to the clinic.
Lily, in his condition, he needs to get to the local hospital as quickly as possible. Go back and call for an ambulance.
Won't that cost us more time? Jared, the hospital's miles away. Besides, you're the doctor that would call, aren't you?
Probably, but...
Well, why waste time getting him to the hospital when you can do better in your own clinic?
I suppose you're right. Anyway, there's no time to discuss it. We have to hurry if we're going to save this man. Let's go.
Your Highness?
Yes, Herman.
We have had no success reaching Ambassador Lord. She must have been calling from a public phone in Landview.
Damn. You know how I hate surprises, Herman.
Maybe Dorian Lord was about to tell you some good news.
Somehow I doubt that. We already have enough on our hands with Bo Buchanan about to arrive with Sarah.
If you would like me to do something about it, I might find a way how to separate Miss Gordon from her fiancé.
I like the way you think, Herman. But for the moment, our first priority is to separate Raymond from the palace before Sarah arrives.
I thought the whole idea was to get them together.
Yes, it is, when the time is right. But in the meantime, I must orchestrate events so that Raymond and Sarah are apart until she is fully drawn into the web. Do you know this outpost on the eastern border?
Oh, yes, of course. General Schumann is in command. Good man.
Yes, and a loyal man. Loyal to me. I want you to contact the general. You're supposed to give him the message, the weather is clear. When he receives this signal, he will send an urgent communique to Raymond expressing his fears of a military coup being led by some young colonels on the eastern border.
Naturally, there is no such coup.
And naturally, my brother will rush to the border to inspect his troops and calm any potential rebellion.
Which keeps him conveniently away from the castle when Sarah Gordon arrives. Brilliant, Your Highness. Once again, you prove that you and you alone deserve to be the ruler of Mendora.
Just give it a rest, Dorian. I'm not going, okay?
You're not?
Not right now, but I'm coming over in a few days.
As soon as Max gets back to take over fraternity role.
But don't worry, you always got me around to keep you company.
Lucky me.
Final call, transatlantic flight 101 for Salzburg.
Oh, I guess that's you, honey.
So soon?
Hey, look at the bright side of things. In a few hours, we're going to land in Austria and drive through those beautiful Alps to that magic kingdom of Mendora.
You stay bundled up because those castles over there, they get a little drafty and I'm not there to keep you warm.
Well, fortunately, I sent my furs on ahead. I believe in traveling lightly.
Lightly. Oh, wasn't that all your stuff that just went by?
I am the ambassador after all. I need attire for all occasions.
Honey, Hannibal didn't cross the Alps with that much attire, and he had elephants.
Keep that keen sense of humor, dear. The Mandorans expect it from performers.
Well, you're gonna have some fun with Megan and
Yeah,
Dorian.
are you sure you don't want to come along and referee?
Sweetheart, I would if I could, but we're not gonna be separated that long. Really. Now, in a few days, I'm gonna turn the show over to Max, and then I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna keep you warm, I'll help you referee, just anything you need.
You're all I need.
Guys, I don't mean to say anything, but they're going to close the gate on us.
You better go ahead, honey. I'll be there before you even have a chance to miss me.
It's impossible. I already miss you.
Sarah? Sarah? Bo. Sarah? Excuse me.
Bon voyage.
Thank God he's still alive. I wasn't sure he'd make it to the clinic.
Let's not celebrate too soon. He's in shock. He's probably suffered internal injuries, maybe losing blood.
But you can save him, can't you?
His best chance now is for me to perform emergency surgery, and for that I'd need a trained staff.
I'm here. You train me yourself.
Yes, but we would need a support team, and you're not a registered nurse. Something unexpected should
Jim,
happen.
if you try to take him to the hospital now, there's a chance you might lose him on the way. Is it worth the risk? The risk to him and to us?
Might be a greater risk to him to keep him here. If I lose him in the car, I can say that I happened upon the accident and drove him straight to the hospital.
But then there'd be an investigation. They'd start asking all kinds of questions. Once that starts, who knows what would happen?
Don't you think I'm aware of that?
You have to think of it. What if your wife and family found out about me? What if your colleagues at the hospital found out you had this hideaway for me so that we could be together and you could do your research?
Believe me, Lily, I won't do anything to jeopardize that, but this man's life is at stake.
I feel more responsible for his life than you do. That's why I know we can treat him right here without destroying our privacy. Please, Jared.
I swore to myself that I would take care of you the first moment I saw you. And nothing is going to change that. All right. Help me prepare him for surgery.
Max, it's about time. Do you know how rude it is to keep your bride wait? Hello, Howard.
Gabrielle, this is Officer Maxwell, ma'am.
Hello. Howard, Rosemary, where's Max? Have you heard from him? Has he called from the License Bureau?
Gabrielle, Officer Maxwell has something to tell you. Ma'am, we found this wallet near the scene of an accident.
Accident?
An automobile accident, yes. It must have belonged to the driver, and it was thrown clear before the car exploded, and the driver died in the flames.
Clint, please understand that I am very grateful to you for coming back, even if it is just to that campaign. But you know that I never wanted you to move out of the house in the first place. That was your choice. So if you've changed your mind, Landfair will always be your home. The children and I, we want you to come back.
Vicki, let's not give the kids mixed signals. Now, what if we get their hopes all built up and then things don't work out for us?
I see. So your answer is no, you're not coming back.
I just think that it's best for everyone concerned if I stay in the carriage house for the time being.
For the time being?
Mm-hmm.
You mean until I dump Roger as my campaign manager?
I'm not giving you ultimatums. You run your campaign the best way you see fit. I'm not going to interfere.
Even if Roger stays on?
If he's the best man for the job.
I really thought you couldn't surprise me anymore, but you're being so...
So what? Level-headed? Well, I can't blame you for being surprised. I have been wrong a lot about a lot of things, and you've been right, like about this campaign. But maybe, if I'm here by your side, who knows, maybe we can find our way back to each other. That would be something, wouldn't it?
Victoria. Sorry, but we have to get to that fundraiser.
Oh, I almost forgot, yes. Would you like to come? I'm sorry, I realize you must be busy.
No, I'm not, actually. I'd love to join you. That is, if your chief advisor thinks it's okay.
The more you two are seen together, the better it is for the campaign.
Well, then, let's go shake some hands and smile a little.
I found the inn's business card inside the wallet, and that's what led me here. This is Mr. Holden's wallet, isn't it? Ma'am?
Yes, this is his wallet.
Thank you. I'm sorry it had to be this way, but there's...
It's all right, officer. I suppose you'd probably want me to go with you to identify the body.
Gabrielle, that won't be necessary.
Why not?
Well, honey, you see... The car, when it crashed, it burned up completely. The body, it's been...
Burned beyond recognition, I see.
Forensic is hoping they'll be able to make a positive ID, but that might be impossible. Miss Medina, I just want you to know how
Officer,
sorry I am.
It's quite all right. Sympathy isn't going to bring him back.
Officer Maxwell, can I fix you a cup of tea before you go?
Okay.
Gabrielle.
Rosemary, it's all right. I need to be alone right now.
It's okay to cry. Let it out.
No, it won't do any good. Just go, please.
It's not good for you to be alone. If you don't want me, maybe I could call your family or a friend.
If you want to help me, just go. Leave me alone.
Honey. If that's what you want.
Sponge. How's the monitor?
Sinus TAC 120. BP continuing to drop 70 over 40.
Come on, man. Come on. I need you to fight. I can't do that for you.
Jared, what about his face? There's got to be something you can do. It is your specialty.
Can't even think about plastic surgery now. We have to keep this man alive and see that he survives the night somehow. Clamp. I gotta stop this hemorrhaging.
It was like this for me, wasn't it? The night you found me, the night you saved my life.
I was lucky that night, in more ways than one.
It wasn't luck. If any other doctor found me, I wouldn't have survived. But it was you, Jared. You saved my life, and that's why I know if anyone can save him, it's you.
I love you for your faith in me, Lily, but faith may not be enough.
For me, it is.
Believe me, I've learned the limitations of science. Sometimes, even the greatest surgeon in the world is only an instrument in the hands of God.
Gabrielle. It's morning. It's hours since you should have been out of this dress and into bed.
Oh, my fault. Oh, my.
What is it?
All my fault.
What are you saying?
All my fault. All my sin. All my shame. My fault.
I won't let you think that. You had nothing to do with the accident.
I did it.
No.
Me, just me.
It's natural for you to blame yourself. But you mustn't. It was an icy road. An accident, a terrible accident. But it wasn't your doing.
It was all my doing.
When something tragic like this happens, we have to believe it's God's will.
Yes. Yes, I suppose it was God's will.
Don't laugh. No, there's nothing to laugh about.
Oh, yes, there is, Rosemary. You're absolutely right. It was God's will, his punishment.
Punish? Oh, the Lord isn't cruel like that.
I never said he was cruel. Fair. Perfectly fair. A bargain is a bargain. And I broke my end of the bargain. I broke my word, my vow with the Lord. But he kept his. And he took Max.
I refuse to believe that.
I know. What I know, you see, I dreamed this. I knew it was going to happen.
You don't know what you're saying.
I do know what I'm saying. I know what I've done. I've sinned. I've been wrong, and now he is suffering because of it. You see, I killed him. He's dead. He's up in flames. It is all my fault. My fault.
I have to help you. Whether you like it or not, I have to get help.
My fault. My fault. My fault. My fault.
Jared, you were magnificent.
He's not out of the woods yet. I didn't want to move him for at least another 24 hours. Go lie down, Lily. I'll stay with him.
You're the one that needs to rest.
He's still very unstable. If something happens.
I'll wake you. Jared, please. You've done more than any 10 doctors could have done. Go lie down, close your eyes. All right? Take care of yourself.
All right.
And don't worry about our patient. I won't leave his side.
Okay. But if anything in his condition changes, I want you to come and get me. No matter what happens to this poor man, I want you to know that I couldn't have done what I did without your help.
We're a team, aren't we?
I wish the rest of the world could know it.
Someday. Someday. When we pulled you from the crash and brought you here, you didn't have a wallet, no driver's license, no identification of any kind. Who are you? Where are you from? Is anyone missing you? Grieving for you? Or are you like I was once? All alone in the world.
Oh, Megan, look, the Austrian Alps. It's magnificent.
Julie Andrews has nothing on us.
I still get a lump in my throat every time I return to Salzburg. I can almost hear Mozart wafting in the air.
Dorian, how far is it to Mendora?
Well, just beyond those mountains. Oh, but don't worry, we're having an escort take us across the border.
Wow, look at that.
Huh? That's the Great Schloss.
Schloss?
Yes. That's German for castle. You better learn that word. You're going to see a lot of them. And right over there is Alt Salzburg, the old city with all of its churches, its markets, its konditorei.
Konditorei, I know that word. Sweet shops.
Well, Salzburg is enchanting. But just wait till you see the kingdom of Mandon.
Meine Damen und Herren, ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning our final approach to Salzburg Airport.
You see why I had to call you. I'm very grateful to you. I don't think my daughter seems to be in any condition to go home. Oh, no. Don't worry about that. You can stay as long as you like. just have to get her through this.
Gabrielle, it's me. It's me, darling. Let me get you out of this chair, all right? Come on. You're not too old to let your mother hold you, are you? That's what I'm here for, you know. I'm here to help.
No.
Darling, I just want you to lie on the bed.
No, I can't. Not on that bed.
You've simply got to get some sleep.
I can't sleep, you see. I might dream.
No, it's all right. I'm going to stay right with you. You're going to be fine. Now, just let's get this dress off.
No. This is my beautiful wedding dress.
Give me that thing in your hand.
No, I'm sorry. You can't have this either. You see, this belongs to Max.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling. I didn't realize. I'll tell you, if you just keep the wedding dress on, hold on to that wallet. But come and sit on the bed. Would that be all right? Yes, it would. That's it. Just sit on the bed. There. Now, you don't have to be strong with me, you know. You can cry your heart out. I know Max and I weren't always friends, but I know how much he loved you and how much you loved him. And it does seem incredibly unfair that he's been taken away from you like this.
It's not unfair. It's justice. Divine justice. And my doing. That's all. That's all.
And I've got you to thank for it, little brother.
Why? Why me? I didn't do anything.
Well, you're the one that gave me the advice that finally got through to me, and I made me realize that I still love Vicky, and I still got a chance to fight for her.
Well, I hope you told her that.
Well, not in so many words. I don't want to scare her off, but I'm just going to take it one step at a time.
Well, that sounds promising. So what's your first step going to be?
Patience.
Hmm?
Step 2 is more patience. I'm still going to be living at the carriage house for a while, you know. But I'm hoping that if I can manage to keep a handle on my temper, maybe I'll get back with Vicky.
What did I say? Sounds promising? That's an understatement. That's great. That's fantastic, Clint. And I can imagine how tough it was on you to stand there with all those reporters just firing questions at you about Vicky and Roger.
Well, I'll tell you what. If it never gets any harder than that, there's not a doubt in my mind that Vicky and I are going to be back together.
Good morning.
Morning, Roger. Sorry I'm a little late, but I had to get the children off to school and I wanted to practice my speech for the Junior League.
Well, the Junior League can wait. I want to talk about last night.
Oh, a memorable evening, wasn't it?
Yes, it was in many ways. But before we go any further, I want to make clear Clint's role in your campaign.
Well, he explained that last night after the press conference. He's leaving the campaign entirely to you.
Yes, that's what he said. And I wish I could believe him. But experience tells me that Clint just might be setting us up for an even greater fall.
Well, Madam Ambassador, I don't see this royal escort you promised us.
Well, I don't understand. I notified the Royal Palace in Marienstein of our arrival time.
Well, maybe you're not as tight with the royal family as you thought you were.
Then again, maybe she is.
You were saying? Your Highness.
Madam Ambassador, how good to have you back where you belong.
Oh, well, thank you. It's wonderful to be back.
And with such lovely companions.
Prince Roland Hohenstein, may I present?
Sarah Gordon, I recognize you from your photo. We are honored to welcome my brother's gifted teacher to Mendora.
Thank you. And this is Sarah's sister, Megan Gordon.
What a lovely surprise. to meet you face to face.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes, I didn't realize that you would be joining us, Megan.
Oh, didn't Dorian tell you?
Well, our last telephone conversation was interrupted. But we would be honored to welcome you to the palace along with your sister.
Are you sure? I can always stay in a hotel.
Oh, no, I wouldn't hear of it. The palace is such a gloomy place these days. We would all do good to have two beautiful women as our guests.
That's very kind of you, Your Highness.
Yes. Oh, Roland, please. Titles create such barriers between people, don't you think?
Well, that's what Raymond always says. Tell me, how is he?
I'm afraid that since yesterday's special performance, he's much worse.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You are a godsend, Sarah, believe me.
Well, how has he reacted to my flying over here?
May I introduce my aide-de-camp, Captain Herman Frank of the Royal Mendoran Army. Captain, you already know Ambassador Lord. And these are our guests, Sarah and Megan Gordon.
At your service.
Thank you, Captain.
Felix, please escort the Gordon sisters to their car. Dorian, I hope you won't mind riding with me. We can catch up on the way to Marienstein.
Oh, Your Highness, I would be honored.
What about our bags?
Oh, we are quite accustomed to Madam Ambassador's style of travel. That's why we brought 3 cars.
Well, clothes are just one of my passions.
And you always look beautiful.
Oh.
I'm quite anxious to get to the palace and see Raymond.
Of course. What is Megan doing here?
Well, I'll explain everything later.
I want Megan Gordon watched at all times. That's why I invited her to the palace. I will not have her spoil my plans. Not when I'm so close to winning.
Yes, sir.
Roger, last night was so special. Don't start today on a sour note, please.
Okay, I'm sorry, Victoria, but this has to be said, sorry, whether you want to hear it or not. Now, don't you think that Clint might be joining this campaign for his own ulterior motives?
That's absurd. You make him sound like he's some sort of a spy working secretly to get Herb elected.
No, I'm not saying he's working for her, but I am saying that he might be working against you.
No, didn't you hear him? He is giving me his entire support.
Don't you find that just slightly suspicious?
No. Why would I doubt him?
Come on, Victoria. He's still angry enough with us to sabotage our campaign.
No. No, he is not even capable of such tactics. He's an honorable man. And the kind of underhanded approach that you are suggesting, it is totally foreign to him. If he has a problem with something, he tells you right to your face, which makes him very difficult to live with sometimes. It also happens to be one of his greatest virtues.
Well, he really has you convinced, doesn't he?
I take him at his word. I always have. And that's good enough for me.
Okay. It's your campaign. It's your life. Now that he's agreed to join forces to help get you elected, I suppose he'll be moving back into the main house at Landfair.
No. No, he doesn't want to confuse the children. Let them get their hopes up prematurely. No, he's staying in the carriage house.
Yeah, well, it's probably best.
For now. Although, in the long run.
What?
I don't think he's going to be content with the carriage house. Roger, for the first time, I see in him a genuine desire to effect some sort of a reconciliation.
There. Now you just go to sleep.
I'll dream.
Sweet dreams. No nightmares. No bad dreams. Let's be close. Like we were when you were a little girl. My precious little baby. Let's be close the way we were before all those horrible things happened that tore us apart. You probably don't remember this. But when you were little and something went wrong, I used to take you in my arms, rock you back. And somehow, everything would just be all right.
What is it? What are you dreaming, darling? It's not a dream. It's gone. Max, you take me with you. Take me with you. I want to be with you. Take me.
Shh, don't try to talk. It's all right. Just rest. That's what you need plenty of is... God, you're burning up.
Jared! Jared, come quickly!
It's all right, he's coming. But you'll have to do your part. Jared's a wonderful doctor. He's a genius. But he's done everything he can. Now it's up to you. You can't give up.
Thank you.
Yeah, when these guys roll out the red carpet, they certainly do it in style.
Oh, it is so beautiful.
I think I could get used to this lifestyle.
Sarah, Megan, welcome to Mendora.
Union on Who's the Boss. Then Kevin's Valentine card to Winnie ends up in his old girlfriend's hands on the Wonder Years.